I got one. Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Heading down to Nha Jom Tien today. I just found a pretty cool place. You gotta cut over here though. The road's under construction. I'm wondering if this road construction hampers business while it's going on because it's not as easy to get in. But anyway, I found this cool place. I'll tell you how I found it. And it is Pool Villas. It's called Shivani Pattaya. Now the sign says Nusa Shivani, but I found them on Facebook. It's called Shivani Pattaya Pool Villas. So let's go in and take a look. I'm down in Nha Jom Tien, and we were riding by here the other night. I was in a taxi, and that's the thing. I think everybody's the same. You miss a lot of stuff when you're driving. You're focused on the road, especially on a bike. But being in a taxi, I could really kind of look around, and I saw this place. It looked like I don't know, it looked like a little kind of a old Tuscan village or something. I thought, I wonder what that is. I've never seen it before. And when I got back home that evening, I checked around. Turns out it's a place that rents villas. And not just any villas, but it's got that style, that kind of Tuscan village style to it. And I thought that would be really cool. It's definitely something different. And it just looks beautiful on their website. So I booked the night. I thought the price was very reasonable. Now, we'll see when we get inside, when we get to the villa. But if you'll remember, the last villa was right here in Nha Jom Tien, practically almost right across the street, and that was double the price. That was like 9,000, almost 10,000 baht. This is 4,500 for a 2-bedroom pool villa in this kind of unique style and atmosphere. So we're gonna check in, spend the day here, enjoy the pool, do a barbecue, and just have a good time. You know what we do. But I thought it would be something interesting for me to see, and I hope you'll feel the same way. So let's go and they're pruning some trees out here. I like the attention to detail with the pruning. So there was a little minute's confusion about my booking. That was quickly taken care of. I'll tell you about that. I really like this tree-lined street heading into the neighborhood here. But look, I have not been in here other than just the foyer. So as I take you through here, you'll see it in real time with me. So after just a little bit of confusion, I didn't book this on Agoda or something like that. I couldn't even find them there. I found them on Facebook. That directed me to a website. They have their own booking there on the website. And I was a little confused, I guess, but I booked the wrong thing. The one I booked didn't have a pool. So there was some confusion on check-in, and they sorted it out immediately. But it is 6,000, not 4,500. But it's also 3-bedroom. So I guess that's the one you have to take with the pool, or at least that's the one that was available. So we're getting a bigger house than what we had. I only need the 2 bedrooms, but we'll see what we get for that money. So let's go in and take a look at the villa. Everybody else has just arrived. I had to sort all that out. But before they go in and mess the place all up, let's go in and get a good first look. So wow, the big entrance foyer here, the ceiling goes all the way to the top, so I guess there's no second floor right above here. They've got like some amenities here you can enjoy. Lovely furnishings. And then of course the party piece right out here to the pool. It's a small pool, but a lot of these villas are small pools. They got some lovely patio furnishings out here. Nice privacy hedgerow. Now I believe that some of these units in this little neighborhood, in this little enclave, were purchased, and there are people who live here. So I believe that's a possibility. But very nice. I mean, it definitely has, the walls have this kind of stucco finish. The artwork and the great big frames, and this almost simulates a fireplace. But it has that kind of Tuscany village feel to it. The texture on the walls, kind of the way it's laid out, the small windows. So I believe there's a bedroom down here on the first floor. We'll go back here first. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful bedroom. Now, I don't know yet. You'll find out as we go. is this the master bedroom, which I suspect it might be. It's got direct pool access. Direct pool access here with a big sliding glass door. Nice big bed. Of course, it's got its own air conditioner. The textured kind of plaster stucco walls carries over into here. And a nice little dressing area and closets, slippers, everything you'd expect. Bathrobe, safety box hiding behind that bathrobe right there. So that's nice. The bathroom right here behind us. Tub and shower. Very nice. I like how. Oh, one of the staff just came in. But there's all your amenities, toilet, tub. Yeah, so this I would assume is the master bedroom. So we'll go and see what's on the other side. Well, it's a dining room. So we came in here. Wow, look at this. Here again, almost like a European style dining table in here. And a kitchen. I notice there's another washroom back here hiding in the corner. That's just a simple washroom, no shower. But your kitchen looks very nice, even the details on the cups. And you got a stove and an oven, microwave, some more amenities in here. I guess this is well, it's a big sink, one of the biggest sinks I've seen anywhere. It's not a divided sink. And all your fine tableware. So this also has pool access. They've really maximized the access you have to the pool in these rooms. Not much of a yard here, but that's typical. That's typical. Look at the archway. There again, it's all in that same style. And you know, there's a crack in the wall here, but I think that adds character. It's just a little crack in the plaster. I think that kind of gives it that old school charm. that kind of Mediterranean feel. So let's go upstairs, and even the tile work on the steps has that same look and appearance. All wrought iron staircase railing here. So there should be 2 bedrooms up here, and there are 1 and 2. So these would just be the regular guest bedrooms, I guess. Looks like about the same bed. And wow, what a fantastic touch. Even a sliding glass door, little veranda overlooking the pool. Can't beat that. Lots of windows in here. Lots of windows, so you have lots of natural light. Again, it's got its own air condition. Some lights on in here. Bathroom, this one of course does not have the tub, which I was kind of expecting, but still very nice. So I'm guessing each one of these upstairs bedrooms will have its own ensuite. More robes, more slippers. Fantastic. Fantastic. So I would just say that's like a normal hotel room right there. A very nice hotel room, maybe like a 4-star hotel room. And this one's got a whole different bed. The bathroom is a mirror image of the last one. This one is the front bedroom, so there's no view of the pool, but you have the, you can see the village. You have the village view. Very nice. The wrought iron continues up here. Driveway, you could park at least 2 cars in the little carport. I guess I'd call it a carport. The little car park down there by the driveway. Yeah, very nice. So 3 bedrooms, all with en-suites, all with robes, slippers, everything you need. Only 1 bathtub. Well, yeah, the archways. So cool. This is a cool place. Wow. Everything's just very easy on the eyes. I think it's as advertised. So even for this one, a 3-bedroom with the swimming pool at $6,000, it's $200. A little bit under $200, I believe, right around $200. But I think that's a deal. You guys get a first look before them. They haven't seen it yet. Well, V's friend's daughter came in and plopped down on the couch, and I told her she can she could make an exit outside until I got done showing you guys the villa. But they got food. We're gonna have a grill out here. They'll get all that sorted. And look at these big sconces. Really a good job. And the door, great big. Look at that. That almost looks medieval. Heavy, very heavy door. These big rivets, old style rivets. Big heavy wooden door. Oh, and the charcoal grill has arrived.
Wow!
We'll need that later. Somehow she thought she was getting dibs on the downstairs bedroom. Okay, ขอบคุณนะครับ So we brought our own water and our own food. So we're here. We're here for the, oh look at that, they even gave us a cutting board. I just set up the barbecue. We'll go outside and look at it. But these little blue guys here, these are like magic for starting a barbecue grill. They just burn and burn. They light all the other charcoal. So that's nice. And there's our cutlery. I haven't officially stayed here yet, but I feel like I can recommend it already. It's just fantastic. For the price, and the location's not bad. The location's not bad. You're in a 5-minute drive to Bang Sarai, right kind of in between Nha Jom Tien and Bang Sarai. So it's easy sailing either way. In Pattaya, like I said, about 20 minutes to central Pattaya, straight up Sukhumvit Road. So that'll be us. So a lot of people have asked, oh, why do those two always tag along? That's V's friend and her daughter. Well, the truth be told, right now, oh, a lot of flying in here, opening these doors. There's no work. The business her friend works at is closed. There's no school. The daughter goes to school. And that's in Bangkok, and that's closed. Bangkok's getting ready for another lockdown if they're not already in it. It seems that way anyway, from what I've been hearing. So they've got nothing to do. So we let them tag along. But that'll have to change because we are getting ready to go on a trip. They'll be on their own. A big trip, hopefully. Hopefully, I have a kind of a prelude to that trip coming up next, the next episode. And we'll go over something that I think is very pertinent to going on a trip, something that maybe everybody will be interested in that's traveling Thailand. So we'll go over that, but hopefully we'll have a trip. So this is kind of like a last hurrah before we kind of set them off on their own. And V and I have a lot of sights to see, a lot of places to go. So, but anyway, that's what it is. And we enjoy their company, and we're all good friends, and they have a good time, I have a good time. That's what it's about. Oh, time to hit that pool. The pool feels fantastic. Whew. I was right, it's only about 1 meter deep. But anyway, you just kind of crouch down and enjoy the cool, refreshing water. I got one. So I'm trying to do some trip planning. It's difficult. I got a lot of kind of irons in the fire, but unless something drastic happens, we will be on the road most of July. Lots, like I said, a lot of irons in the fire, but we'll see. We'll see. We don't know what's happening from day to day here. So after a nice swim, I took advantage of my bedroom suite and enjoyed that for a while the girls all got together and started on the food, and even had some time to watch my favorite TV program. The food's coming together. I'll show you what's going on. The girls are working it up. A little bit of a different kind of a spread today. But we got chicken, they've grilled some corn, all kind of vegetables, a lot of okra, asparagus, broccoli, then fruit. We got a pineapple. All looks good to me. Delicious and nutritious. And the presentation. And they're even paying particular attention to the presentation. I like that. I think it's the surroundings. I think they were inspired by their surroundings and wanted put a beautiful dish on the table because it's a beautiful place. So that's interesting. Great little feast they put together here. Even grilled pineapple. Have you ever had grilled pineapple? No need to really grill it, but they grilled it anyway. They grilled everything. Except the lettuce. They just chilled that, and the cucumber. But the chicken's great, corn on the cob, okra, asparagus, all sorts. Girls did a great job with the barbecue. The food was great. We had a good time in the pool. It's very quiet out here, very peaceful out here. Just a lovely evening. So wow, what a night. We had a great night in that house. It's a great neighborhood too. There's a park down here at the end of the street. There's a back gate that, I'm not sure where the back gate goes, but there is a back entrance, and close by that's this park. All the grass is manicured like a golf course. The trees are all trimmed. It's here again, some very mature trees back here. So it's not a new place. But there's also some young trees where you can see they're really developing it into a nice garden back here. But I also walked around this morning. I saw some units that look like they're for rent directly, maybe from an owner. So I'll try to get a feel for how much one of those is before we leave, and then we'll be on our way back and on to the next thing. But we didn't get the breakfast. There's a breakfast option. It's 300 baht a person, but it looks spectacular. I have a picture of that from when I checked in. The office I don't think opens till 8 o'clock, so we'll wait till about 8, then check out and hit the road. Yeah, so another thing I really thought was cool are these walls. These walls are all over the neighborhood. There's got to be a mile or so of them. And it's all made with stone, very little mortar. They all fit together very nice. They're tall in some places, like here, but that really kind of provides that rustic touch. It really kind of sets the whole neighborhood off, I think. So, and that's something you don't see here all the time. Usually you see regular cement walls made out of cement forms or whatever. But at any rate, this was probably, I think, one of my favorite villas here, and for the price. Once you consider the price, the location, the privacy, the exclusivity, and just how nice the house is in this style with the pool and everything, I think it's one of the good ones. A lot of these that are nowhere near this nice in Pattaya, over 10,000 a night. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. But for this one, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.